but the media still wants to see the WNBA turn into this I game when the WNBA game is a we game.
Hit the like button, subscribe.
Defense wins championships, everybody.
Over the past weekend, Angel Reese got her first triple-double. She says she's ready to really improve her game and just get better as it go. Also, we watched Miss Caitlin Clark have an historical game. We're talking that she made 7 3-pointers, all from 25 feet or beyond. She had 32 points and 9 assists, 8 rebounds. My question is this. We talk about Caitlin and Angel Reese all the time, but also you have teams like the Liberty, who's 9-1, the Dreams 8-3, and then you got the Lynx 10-1, and Mercury's 8-4. Is mass media overlooking like what's really going on, like at these top teams like the Lynx and these other teams?
I want to start that off with yes. Here's the reason why. A lot of the WNBA game, and it always has been this since the Monarchs won the championships, has been a team game. What's going on is we have these people that are these media people that are trying to take the team game to an individual game like the regular NBA, and it's never going to be that game. The game is about togetherness. Yeah, you can say all you want about Angel Reese and all this other stuff. No, Angel Reese is like the second coming of Bill Laimbeer or Dennis Rodman. She does her own thing. She's not a scorer. I don't understand why people are trying to push her to be like that because they're talking about the individual game. Then you have Caitlin Clark, who's a pure Jordan influenced scorer that you can see that where she grew up in Iowa, coming out of that Midwest game, playing that. So a lot of people have to realize and look at the game and say that that game is different. Go back to those teams that Sue Bird was playing on. Sue Bird was like the point man that ran that team as if it was a team game. She was just like the general on the floor and knows what those other teams are doing, but the media still wants to see the WNBA turn into this I game when the WNBA game is a we game.
You couldn't have said that like more eloquently, bro. That was very well put, man. You probably couldn't have said that better. And I second that note.
Caitlin Clark is the logo. I mean, that team is hovering around 500. They still got some decent players. I always liked Aaliyah Boston, playing for their ball club. They got that new coach and things like that. It's going to take them a while, to get rolling. I think we already know how I feel about Angel Reese. She has been playing a lot better. But I think, with the pressures of the mass media, and social media, pretty much lighting a fire under her. And she's delivering right now. That triple-double shouldn't be the last that we see of that. I wouldn't doubt if she get 1 or 2 more before the season is out. They're having their struggle too as well. But Angel, she's box office as well. It's just how it is. But understand this. Caitlin Clark is the logo of the WNBA, and rightfully so. I mean, you putting up balls, you shooting up missiles, 25, at least a minimum of 25 feet or more. That's skill. That's talent. That's amazing. That's incredible. You have to follow a person like that. I do. Okay. I just love the women's game and the way it's progressing right now. And the logo, Caitlin Clark, is a big part of that.
I just don't like the villainize, if that's a word, of it. I don't like the way that the media is putting it to where it's a she versus she thing. Like, man, why don't you just show the excellence of 2 individuals doing dope things in their sport for their team? But guess what? Don't let that overshadow the other dope individuals that are doing dope things for them, for their team in this sport.
Yeah.
Like, stop trying to villainize this thing, and I'm going to use that word again, but stop trying to make it to where it's this or that or this is it. Nah, bro, man, stop.
Think about it though, Deed.
Go ahead.
They villainized Bill Laimbeer. They villainized Dennis Rodman. They villainized Greg Oystertag. All these great players because they were not these people that fell into the mold. And that's what I think that's going on with the same thing as Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese.
So if you know that that's not going to change, then let's just stop entertaining it and giving it validation. Then, like if we know that if that's part of media, if that portion of media, because people also, again, like you, Elijah, and Tone, there are now us. We're doing dope stuff in media. Let's stop trying to give the attention to those who are using it as a narrative to make a villain out of this sport, where there's hella dope individuals doing dope stuff. And guess what? They women.
You touched on something too there, DSpeed, because Rodney, you did say the Atlanta Dream is 8-3, correct?
Correct.
Don't they got a rookie on that team that's been throwing down ever since day one? What's her name? Te-Hina Paopao. But she's not getting that exposure right now because we got this thing going on where it's racial, as DSpeed, alluded to. But this rookie down here in Atlanta, that's the reason why they 8-3.
It takes away from the
I haven't seen
showcase
their
of
games, but I
excellence.
was looking at some of her stats.
Right.
I think she averaged like 18, 19 points a game. That's a rookie now. Okay. This could be one of the next superstars playing down in the Deep South.